Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you doing, Scorpio? Let's see what's going on with you. Scorpio. Ooh, there we go. I see someone's single. Someone's definitely feeling powerful. Someone's taken their power back from someone, possibly. But I do feel this is an energy of someone who's determined not to be single. Determined to succeed. Yeah, there you are, Scorpio. Definitely staying in control of your emotions. See? I think you have what you need. But yeah, I feel some of you definitely don't want to be single. I do feel like you've been keeping some things to yourself, suffering in silence, trying to stay in control of your emotions. Yeah, so you're probably feeling pulled in a couple directions right now. Yeah, I do see an opportunity, the start of something new, an opportunity coming in, a little aha moment or a little enlightenment that has to do with victory. See, I feel like you want this victory. You've had some victories. But I do feel this is somebody determined not to be single. Saying to stay in control of your emotions. Okay, I do feel pulled in two different directions. So I do see this little aha moment and this opportunity here. Let's have a look. I'm going to pull out this other deck. I don't want to just focus on relationships, but I do see that emotional energy. Yeah, see, feeling a little guarded, defensive. Someone may have pushed you away. Maybe you took your power back and stood up to someone here. Yeah, weighing the pros and the cons. Should I or shouldn't I? But this is an inner struggle, struggling to stay emotionally in control. Like you're going to lose your emotion, lose control here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's all about stability. I think some of you want a partner. You want to partner up. I do see going someplace, getting out, someplace safe. See, it's a feeling of feeling safe, stable. I feel like you're stable emotionally for now. But I definitely feel like you've been keeping a lot of feelings to yourself here. Yeah, see, it's about walking away. Trying to decide here about walking away. Definitely feel like you're afraid to let your guard down a little bit. You may have opportunities, a couple. You're just maybe comparing someone to someone else. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an energy of somebody reaching out. See, walking away. I feel like you're no longer talking to someone, no longer giving. Trying not to. I think you're just trying to stay in control. Be very careful of somebody who's trying to be in control of everything. Okay? Because I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions in check, suffering in silence. I feel like you're getting breadcrumbs or you're not talking to someone, but you have these other opportunities coming in. Yeah, see, waiting. See, while you're waiting, you're going to have a little aha moment here. There is a little bit of a victory here because I do feel if you can stay in control of your emotions, that's a victory in itself. But if you have somebody here who's on and off or back and forth, they want everything in control, this is, like I say, I feel like you're just not saying anything. You're suffering in silence. And it's an energy of leaving something behind. It's not emotionally fulfilling. I'm trying to decide if you should just walk away because it's like somebody's reaching out. See, it's a little test, a little temptation. But I feel like you have other things going on here. See, it's saying to just be this waiting and being patient. There's going to be some sort of truth here and victory and some kind of enlightenment. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, walking away. See why somebody walked away or why you should walk away. Yeah, so somebody who comes rushing in, a little Sag energy, feeling really enthusiastic, reaching out. See, I feel like you have a few things going on here, comparing one to the other, a little struggle. I'm saying to just be patient. You're going to get some kind of truth and enlightenment here. Yeah, see, this is somebody new, something new. It's about starting something new. I do see a lot of happiness. I actually feel there's some things here going to make you happy, but I feel like you have a person coming towards you. I do see someone maybe finding out that you're single, but it's an energy of starting something new. It's someone feeling very enthusiastic here. Yeah, we got someone here, their pride. See, it's about providing. Why somebody walked away? They don't want to provide. They don't want to give you attention. So it's an energy of getting attention. See, some of you are trying to be not needy. See, you're trying to stay in control of your emotions, but you need some attention. You could use a little TLC. But this is a person here coming in, planning, preparing, hoping for the best, for high vibrational, the start of something new. So there's going to be some kind of breakthrough. Yeah. If you're trying to decide whether to wait for someone or to take this other opportunity, I say, just be a little patient here. Just a little, just to see enlightenment, seeing the truth, victory, win-win. I mean, I feel like it's about going for this, because it's like, what have you got to lose? Sitting around wasting your time, wasting your energy. I feel you've had something on and off, some of you, but the struggle is that internal energy where you're kind of struggling here. I feel like you're having a hard time letting your guard down. You're being very careful what you believe, especially if somebody comes in, they come rushing in and then run away. But there is going to be some enlightenment. Who is this Knight of Rods? It's somebody communicating, yeah? Someone coming in, asking, heartfelt message, communication, wanting to go on a date. Yeah, so someone finding you attractive, and likely vice versa. See a passionate beginning, a spark, attraction. So you have a new opportunity here. It doesn't have to be someone new. Often this is someone coming back around. Someone who may have ran away because they felt under pressure. Someone who needed a lot of attention. So that could be some little aha moment why somebody walked away. They felt pressured. But I'm seeing this aha moment, this truth and victory. You know, taking a pause, checking things out, looking at each other. Some sort of attraction. But I don't know if you're comparing this person to someone else. I wouldn't do that. It's hard not to do that, though, because I do feel some of you definitely, you're looking for a partnership. Someone who's there through thick and thin. You want to feel safe. You want something long-term and stable. Tell me more about this, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's under some stress, anxiety, or there could be some regret. Yeah, some sort of truth. It could be something that you're regretting too, because I do feel it has to do with another energy, somebody you're standing up to. But I feel like you're having a really hard time letting your guard down, letting somebody in emotionally right now. But if somebody here who keeps pushing you away, this is where you have to look at why. They either don't want to provide, and if this is something that's happened a couple times, this is where it can get a little harsh. Maybe it's about needing too much attention. But I'm going to be honest here, though. Like, I feel like somebody here is not giving you enough attention. Maybe you're getting it elsewhere. Hey, if someone's waiting, that's just wasting your time, okay? Never sit and wait for a long time for someone. Waiting for a little bit if you meet somebody new, just checking each other out. I think you're going to have some little aha moments here, and I do think you're going to learn some truths. Yeah, I do see the energy of something ending. See, it's an energy of ending something. where you're struggling with ending it and start. See, every ending has a new beginning. So this is where I feel. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. This is inner transformation that you're going through too. Yeah, it's telling you to be strong and brave, tame that beast within yourself. You see, I feel like you want to reach out to somebody here because you're tired of waiting. And I don't know if you had a date with someone and they haven't reached out or they haven't reciprocated. Tame the beast. Stay in control. Control your emotions. See, self-control. Confidence. See, and it could be somebody who maybe rushed in and backed out and ran away because they didn't feel confident. Maybe they couldn't provide or give you what you needed. If there's two, definitely both. Yeah, there's something to do with a reason to celebrate. See, it's about providing, something to do with someone's financial foundation or a home. But there's some kind of reason to celebrate here. Yeah, it's all about faith and commitment, loyalty, making sure you're on the same page, that you get each other. Then it's about having faith in yourself. Loyalty, you're going to learn something here. You're going to have a little aha moment. See, something you're going to learn or you have learned. Yeah, sometimes learning the hard way, but feel like you're loyal. Like you feel like you need to be faithful to somebody that's keeping you waiting, that's breadcrumbing, or they keep pushing you away. And here you are waiting and being faithful. Why? If someone isn't committed, there's no commitment. Tell me about this Knight of Wands again. Give me more on this person. Yeah, somebody who's walked away. Someone who's looking for something new. So it could be someone else who's ended something. And like I say, if you feel like there's someone who's ended a situation and they're coming towards you looking for attention, like I say, it's about being a little guarded and being careful what you believe. I feel like you're really struggling with letting your guard down, letting someone in. Because I do feel while you're waiting for someone, this is what's coming in. And you feel like you need to be faithful. Faithfully waiting. Sacrificing. So it's about this person. See, it's about partnering up, getting together. It's about long-term stability. Two people who look out for each other. I don't know if there's somebody who wants you back. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely has leveled up. They know what they want. So it does look like this could be someone who ended something. Or maybe they ended it and they're coming back around. Because I do feel it's someone that's a little test reaching out to see if you reciprocate. But I still feel like you're sitting here settling for breadcrumbs from someone, being faithful to them. Tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, it's about seeing the bigger picture. Happiness, emotional fulfillment. You have a person thinking things through, choosing their battles, taking decisive action. So I do feel like you have someone here someone keeps changing their mind. You're dealing with someone who keeps changing their mind. You've dealt with this a few times. No, I wonder if it's yourself now, seeing the bigger picture, changing your mind. This is interesting. But it's about self-control and confidence. See, somebody here may have walked away. They felt confident, couldn't give you what you wanted. Is this something that keeps happening? But it does look like we have a person who's ended something, or it's you ending it. Some of you just feel like it's over. Like maybe it's too late. The ship has sailed. It's one of you is thinking that way. Yeah, but there's opportunity. See, someone knows a good thing when they see it. They see opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, you got somebody all up in their feels. This is someone who is definitely more emotionally mature and available. Wow, you got some heavy stuff going on. Decisions. I definitely feel like you're suffering in silence while you're waiting for someone here. Maybe waiting for someone to end something before they start something new. Or maybe it's you're deciding to end it because of this person. This is someone all in their field. See, transformation. This is someone reaching out, very generous too. This could be someone more generous with feelings, emotions, or time, their energy. But I don't know if you still feel the same. I don't know. It's almost like you are changing your mind, or you feel like you have to be faithful to somebody who's keeping you waiting. You don't have to be. If you have other people reaching out, go for it. You don't have to be loyal to somebody who keeps you waiting. It's all just about dating. Some of you may have had one date with somebody and it ended or it didn't go anywhere, but I don't know. I feel like this person's going to reach out. Somebody who's all in their feels is reaching out. It's a little test. Yeah, look at that. Two of you reciprocating. It's all about being happy, emotional fulfillment. Look at it, at what it is you're leaving behind. Okay, that's what I feel it's telling you. Look at what you're leaving behind. Somebody who's on and off, on and off. They like to be in control. Every time it's time to take it to the next level, they push you away. They start breadcrumbing or stop talking to you. And then this other person comes in and you feel like you need to be loyal and wait for this other person because you can't make up your mind, or you don't know if it's something that's actually really even over because you're suffering in silence. I can see keeping things to yourself, trying to stay in control of your emotions. See, if you can't be yourself with somebody, it's possible they may not even be right for you. And that's what I feel like you need to look at here. Nobody should have to suffer in silence and not say how they feel because they think somebody will end it. Because you think they'll end it. And I do think you're struggling to decide if you should end it, even block someone here. Yeah. Don't push other people away because you're waiting for someone else. You don't have to be loyal to someone. I do see two people sharing feelings, connecting, reciprocating. See, this is the Empress. Be the Empress. The Empress doesn't sit around and wait for anybody. Life is short. Know your worth. Seek out other options too. And that's what I feel some of you are doing. You're open to other offers and options. Yes. I do think that there's something that's actually over here. But it's about looking at why someone walked away, or whether you should or shouldn't, definitely, but it's about seeing the truth. Here you are waiting, being faithful. Is this person faithful and loyal to you? Make sure you're on the same page. I do think you have an agreement with someone here. I do think you're going to come to some sort of agreement or arrangement. I see a house and a home, a financial foundation, a celebration. Yeah, there's some kind of good news. See, there's the energy of 3 here, but there's some kind of good news. And I do feel like it's about getting yourself out there, putting all the cups on the table, maybe telling somebody how you feel. But I do think you're letting somebody tell them. It's an energy I feel of letting someone else tell you first. Yeah, it's the start of something new. You have an opportunity. I mean, it could be a new person, but it could be somebody who came in and ran away at some point because they felt they couldn't give you what you needed. The Empress is very balanced. The Empress is somebody who's manifesting all the energies of the Queens. So somebody who's very much in control of their emotions, not ruled by them. Some of you may have another person coming in. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. It's just an energy of someone. It's about being on the same page. So I do see someone stable. I mean, some of you may have had a person who felt they couldn't provide. Whoever they are, this is someone maybe rushed in and backed out. They felt they couldn't give you what you needed. So this is someone who's now very ambitious, very focused. They know what they want. Definitely looks like they may have ended something or waiting for you. I don't know. But they're definitely someone who's searching for something new. Yeah, I do see this energy of releasing things that no longer serve. Definitely know your worth and value. See, if you wait, you're showing somebody that you're willing to sacrifice. Waiting for somebody for a small period of time is one thing, but waiting and waiting and waiting. And this is what I feel. It's like, I just get this vibe that something's just going on. And it's telling you to see the bigger picture. We have a person here who's now stable. Somebody here learning their own self-worth too. This is interesting. Self-respect makes you more desirable too. Making somebody be patient here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Some of you got a couple of people coming in here, but I feel for some of you, it's just this person feeling they couldn't provide or give you the attention you needed. I mean, this is the energy of someone who's often a natural-born leader and provider, which is interesting. Yeah, it's a person focused a lot on work, but it's an energy of somebody who wants to build. Focus. They're definitely someone choosing their battles. Work is a priority. So if you have people who never make you a priority in their life, this is what you need to look at. Okay. I also see the Empress focusing on work. Yeah, you got an Emperor. You got somebody becoming an Emperor here. So someone who's also learning their worth and their value, self-respect. Someone who's mastering all the energies of the kings. Yeah, it's about this person taking the lead. Again, see, not controlled by their emotions, not ruled by them. This is not somebody who runs away. It's someone who takes control of the situation. They're determined to succeed. I think you're dealing with somebody controlling, somebody who wants to be in control, domineering energy. So it's telling you to look at that. And it does look like a couple of times here, people who try to be in control. But I also feel yourself, let go of control, let them take the lead. Yes, you're suffering in silence. Talk to your friends, get help from your friends, family, support. Keep yourself busy, focus on other things, your house, your home. Some of you definitely, I just feel like, I mean, there is good news here. It's an energy of somebody choosing their battles, thinking things through, taking decisive action. Make sure you're on the same page. And I do see lifestyle habits, the way someone's conducting themselves. Somebody with good morals and values. Somebody who treats you with respect. See, it's all about respect. But do let go of that energy. Let go of the outcome. Don't try to control the outcome. Saying to just let it go. And I kind of feel this person's kind of doing it too, but yeah, it's an energy of letting the masculine take the lead. The feminine's letting the masculine take the lead. Because it's if this person takes the lead, they feel like they're kind of in control. See, the Empress knows, it's the old saying of the Empress knows how to handle the man, okay? Whether it's masculine, feminine, or same sex, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm just using it as a reference. The Empress knows how to handle the man, letting him think he's in control. But you're the one who's actually in control. Look at that. I feel like there's some kind of good news. I do see friends, family, some sort of get-together gathering, the start of something new. Someone's coming in right. They're laying down the foundation. So it has to do with having faith. It has to do with an agreement here. This could lead to a commitment, but don't try to control it. Let go of the outcome. Okay? Because I do think you're going to have a couple aha moments here. And I do feel like it's just kind of go with it, because what have you got to lose, right? If you don't want to be single. If you have somebody who won't commit, why? It's about asking yourself, why are you waiting? And what are you waiting for? More of the same. Yeah, definitely an inner struggle. And I do see you comparing one to the other. One of these people is definitely somebody who I feel would commit. As long as you don't try to control them. Because I definitely feel someone who's been kind of free, bit of a free spirit, searching for something new, dating. Nobody really that they're interested or they see long term. So definitely things are speeding up. Try not to rush, but yeah. See, this is somebody who wants to rush to second base or whatever you call it. Yeah. You can put up some boundaries here, but whatever you're comfortable with. A little bit of a struggle here. But it's about making this choice. It's about love. It's a bond, a connection between two people. Definitely there's a physical attraction. But it's about forming that bond, something long term. Yeah, like I say, this is about not repeating mistakes of the past. Two people thinking a lot about each other here, but I do feel it's an energy of breaking free and getting out of your head. Some of you are going to break free from someone here. I do. I feel like you're going to do it from this person who can't make up their mind, or it's on and off. Saying to play it safe and be cautious. I do think this is somebody who's kind of, they're definitely coming in humble, but it's definitely someone who's got a pretty big ego. Very macho, very masculine kind of energy. But I do feel it's an energy of playing it safe and being very careful what you wish for. Yeah. I really feel some of you are going to end a situation. It's all about suffering in silence, waiting for this person to come in to make a decision to end this other situation. But do take the time to ask yourself why you're waiting, or why you feel like you need to be faithful to somebody who doesn't commit, or they come and go. Because it's almost like you got someone who wants to kind of come and go as they please, right? So don't let somebody be completely in control, because the Empress knows how to control this. See, make them feel like they're in control, but you know. I like this energy. I feel like you're going to find your power here. Okay, you're going to find your power. It's like regaining your power, and it's about the right use of your power. It's all about seeing the bigger picture. Happy home, happy life. Let go of the outcome. Because trying to control it will not serve you. You will not get what you want. And this could be something that's happened before. But I feel there's a masculine in this energy as well. So, yeah. Just a couple people playing cautious. Yeah, you can see. And then we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Has to do with someone strategizing and analyzing. See, they want to be in control. They're trying to figure out how to get their way. So it looks like you're comparing one to the other. One of these people's kind of cold. They're rather strategic too. Like, this is not the same person. There's definitely a few people here. And I think this person's kind of thinks they're in control, that they've already won. That you're going to cave and reach out to them, or if they reach out, you're going to go for it. Don't let somebody use you. Because it's about kind of feels like friends with benefits energy, but okay, and I do see there's someone who sees the bigger picture here too. It is possible this Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio masculine, which is possible they could, but I definitely see Scorpio feminine energy there. Unless you're a Scorpio masculine, you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But yeah, I mean, it could be this person. They could have Aquarius in their chart. So someone who lets go of things, that lets go of control. But I really feel if you've got to be very careful of that person who's strategic, where they strategize and try to figure out how to gain control. I think this is someone being a little bit smug. I'm going to tell you, you need to be really careful with whoever this person is. The person who keeps pushing you away. I do think they're rather strategic. What is this person's intentions? 9 of Cups. Definitely playing it safe, wearing a mask. I don't think this person will fill your cup. I don't think you'll ever get what you want from this person. And I do think they're trying to making you wait, their strategy to see if you'll initiate, because then they're going to think they've won. Saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know the answers. I think you already know this. But yeah, this is pretty interesting energy. I feel like you've got this. Just stay on the course. Stay on course. Stay confident. Be brave. Okay? Self-control and confidence. I think there's somebody here who's overly confident they're going to win. But I do think the King of Wands is definitely somebody with a bit of an ego too. But for some reason, I feel like this person has gone from that Knight energy, rushing in, rushing out, to somebody who knows what they want, Emperor status. So, or they've mastered those elements of self-control and let it go. One of these situations, one isn't like the other. One of these people is very strategic. One of them may not have your best interest at heart. I mean, someone could cut somebody out and end a relationship because they have your best interest at heart, because they have no intentions of taking this to any other level. So take a look at the situation and just take your time. Take care, Scorpio. I do see seeing the bigger picture. I do feel someone's looking at what it's about, being able to provide. I feel like there's someone here who doesn't want to provide, where the other person's looking at, may have backed out and moved, for some reason, because they couldn't provide, where the other person doesn't want to provide. So take care. Bye for now.